Alright, ladies and gents, it's Palidore, still here, still doing stuff, still streaming. We got another game. It's back to back to back to back all night long. And yeah, we're gonna get this going soon. It's gonna be Rampage coming up against CarbonKnight. Over on your casting booth, still yet, I'm Palidore, casting, doing cameras, and well, that's it. Dash had to dip, so it's just me. I hope that's alright. So hello and welcome back after our brief intermission. Right now, players just filing in for these two teams. We have Rampage ready to go on their half. We have Rosie Hope, Skinny, TG, and Blastro going to be competing tonight. So yeah, we will try our best here to get this going soon. Seems like over on Rampage they're trying to look for a central server. Unfortunately, Dash had to dip, and a Skinny thinking I'm central. I said this earlier in the night too in that other match we casted with Atlas Megacorp. They thought I was central as well. Everyone, for some reason, this is like a regular occurrence. Everyone thinks I'm central. I'm not central. I'd be happy to help if I was, but let it be known, Palidore is not central. So alas, we'll have to deal with it. Looks like the team's not readying up here. They're just trying to switch servers or something, so unfortunately, that'll likely kick me out of this one, so I'll mute that, I guess. But anyway. So we're going to get this underway soon. For those who have been troopers throughout these streams with us, you know, there's been a couple issues tonight. Little delays here and there, these 3v3s and stuff, these server issues, and you know, it's quite alright. It's gonna happen on Saturday night, and it's still early on, so we're all learning how to work around all of these things. But yeah, beauty of the preseason. It gives us room for trial and error and just feeling out all these processes. But yes, for any of you who are remaining in this chat, talk to me, I'm lonely. Or don't, that's okay. So we've got a couple players filing in now, but still going to be a little bit. Seems like we, of course, have about 9 minutes or so until that 15-minute timer is up from when they need to start, so we'll see how that goes. BTS doing his best Far's impression there. Take my money. Make me. I don't know. If you want to order me some pizza or something, I'll take that. And just deliver it right to my door, my Palidore. I'll take it. Why not? Still gonna wait here on, I suppose, a re-invite. Perhaps, again, these teams trying to switch servers. I can't really help on that end because I'm West. Did get an invite from Blaster now. So we'll rejoin that, get back integrated into this matchup. We will find a way. Can't afford to buy pizza. Weren't you offering me like $100 the other day? I swear you were. That's okay. I'm pretty sure that Sealable and Kangarillas still need their pizza from Season 1, so if anything, I don't need the pizza. We need to deliver it to Kang. I'm pretty sure most, if not all, of the Season 2 players got their pizza, but Kang, it's almost a running joke at this point. They're never going to get their pizza. And it'll be hilarious until they sue. But yeah, no, that's okay. I'm not actually much of a pizza enthusiast. I like pizza, but I'm not as heavy on it as, say, Dash or Wit, you know? There's a reason why it was called Pizza League. Because Dash and Wit, as long as I've known them, even just in competitive play in the previous seasons and stuff, their post-match, their post-scrim meals were very frequently pizza. Sometimes their mid-scrim meals were pizza. Okay, it was a common theme. So by the time we decided to make, you know, a community league, Pizza League was just the natural go-to because, yeah. I don't know, maybe we need to pull Robo Crater back in here. He was around somewhere earlier on in the streams. Cheers to him. He bought us some pizza over at OC6. Quite delicious, also quite expensive. Didn't need to do that. But it was tasty, I'll give him that. It was very much appreciated. So at the moment, we are in game, sort of. The teams, all three players for both teams are present, but they're kind of waiting to maybe switch servers again. Because they switched servers, and now they're on West 1 again. So, you know. We're all in a scramble up in VRML tonight. It's okay. See, I'm right on board with that. We're trying to power through, but indeed, it's teams all kinds of jumbled. It's okay. And well, in the meantime, looks like we might be about set to go. So I think they're just going to stick with this one, seems like, this server. And if that's the case, okay. Might be set to go here really soon. Just going to get into that spec view, and we're going to come on through with this matchup between Rampage and CarbonKnight. Let me just give them a quick ping. Or maybe they just read it up themselves. That's fine too. Let's see. Rampage, Rampage, Rampage. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Ashpool, to answer your question, nope. They did not managed to get their fourth into the match in time. Very unfortunate. Yeah, it happens. Hopefully everything's good with their teammate, Vidman. In the meantime, it's going to be skinny for Rampage. And yeah, you're looking at that right. It is a 3v3 situation here because both the teams have one player missing. They're actually at Atlanta DreamHack right now with the Echo Lan and Vlastro going up and in. Assisted by Rosie Hope off that joust. So first 2 points in quick succession. So yeah, the last match we had, again, it was a Respawn going against Atlas Megacorp. And by the third round, Atlas actually ended up deciding to sit one man out, so it actually turned into a 3v3 at the end of that last game. And this one is just going to be a 3v3 all the way because of both teams here actually in the need of subs. So instead, it just kind of turned into a 3. So yeah, this is Throwback Saturday Night for both these teams and for us at VRML. JL Graham receiving the pass from Chocolate. That was a nice little dish to the barrier area. Got that in there. Yeah, we're just gonna follow this throwback. Why not? It's not necessarily a throwback that I'd love to go to quite often because, you know, 4v4 is the bomb, but that's all right. We can do this once in a while. No choice but to do it here, I suppose. So Skinny avoiding that stack, gonna find Rosie. Rosie's gonna look across and find that cross pass. You see the triangle taking place down the floor. Meanwhile, that stack trying to pressure, now breaking off into a man, but this is going to buy them the one-on-one. Instead, perhaps Vlastro is going to look for that goal, but denied by White Fox. Off his head, perhaps, but a putback dunk. Rosie Hope, the assist. Skinny slamming that one through. Rosie Rope. I didn't say that, did I? And if I didn't, I'm going to now. At some point. Lanzan, hello again. Welcome back. I don't know if you left, but if you did, welcome back. And JL Graham is going to receive that, try and clear that, and doesn't get that. So instead, Vlastro is going to go with a roll down the ramp and into the hands of JL Graham. Getting that long bomb. And putting some sauce on that one. So right now, the advantage 1 point to CarbonKnight. Rampage down by 1, and Joust advantage at hand. All right, off into it. It's Skinny. Gonna roll out here. And, oh lordy, no game volume again. There you go. So off to Rosie. Rosie's just gonna take the one-on-one, and so there you go, getting it done. She checked behind her, but you'll notice that difference 3v3, 4v4 is that with threes, you'll have a lot more of those one-on-one opportunities at goal, kind of like that. With 4, you're just always checking behind your back. Because there's always almost guaranteed to be a second stack impending anytime you're diving in on goal. So you have to be so decisive, so quick. Just look at, speaking of quick, Rosie and Vlastro on the recovery. So Rosie's going to dish it down. Looking for some, looks like a patient work up the floor. Trying to play a little monkey in the middle there. Skinny getting stunned as a result and finding the pass to Rosie. So Rosie's going to be on that side wall. Delivers it to Skinny. Chocolate trying to cut off the lanes, but no gain. And Rosie crossing it over. Vlastro all over. That was a nice 1-2 punch for the dunk. Rampage going up by 3 now over CarbonKnight. CarbonKnight, a newer team, going through some roster changes as of recently. But certainly a strong up-and-coming team. No matter their roster, they've impressed. You know, for being so new, they're very collected and trying to collect themselves for a shot. But oh, Skinny, the rejection. He dove on that one. Stunned with one hand, saved with the other. So the two-handed effort there from Skinny. And now it's going to float off into that goal. Recovered, slapped out of there. They had maybe a little time. And you can see kind of, that's where in 4v4 that slap was probably required immediately. In 3v3, not necessarily. But after all these weeks, the last couple months even, just of scrimming and playing 4v4, it gets tough. Now losing the disc, White Fox cannot retain it. So Skinny's going to actually clear that one now. But again, what I was saying, after all this time just doing 4v4 so much, there's going to be this inevitable adjustment period with these teams where they feel like they don't have nearly as much time as they actually do have with this 3v3 happening right now. So you know that's always a factor. And look, playing that backline there, Skinny just missing the disc though, so this might buy an open goal for White Fox, but no, Rosie coming in there at the last second and just cutting off that shot attempt. Looking for the boost. We can see a stack really quickly there, and it's going to be on the attack, and Vlastro going in the hole and getting it. He's on a roll. Rampage, the 10-5 advantage. And Vlastro, the game high, 6 so far. JL Graham doing the work on offense for CarbonKnight over on the blue side. And now they're going to launch out here. And away we go. So the stack, just biding their time. Finding a pass, trying to find JL Graham, but no, it's going to be Vlastro recovered. And now looking for a clear and boost, perhaps. No, instead a pass over to Rosie. Some good spacing there. Oh, but just sails past Vlastro's hand off that pass. So that might might not buy them the offense they wanted, but JL Graham is still going to find the clear. Look for a boost off Vlastro. Vlastro with a nice re-grab from him, but still on the other end, Chocolate trying to recover that. Vlastro again pressuring. Good defense from Vlastro. And now good defense from Skinny as well on the punch. Lots of chaos happening, lots of brawls, very active hands, active defense. Chocolate coming in, looking to dish it to White Fox down low into the bubble. He goes and into the barrier and into the 2-point goal. White Fox the assist, JL Graham the dish. 10-7 still in favor of Rampage. And now just launching out Skinny. Vlastro gets a little extra boost at the end there, and Rosie is just going to mosey on over with White Fox, though, in the back line, taking the disc on the intercept. And you can see the stack there, impending. Vlastro getting stunned along with Skinny, so maybe their stack broken out, and if they can recollect themselves, but oh, just looks like sailing past the disc, so I thought they might have had an open shot, just about. But instead, it's just going to float on out, and now looking for the regrabs yet again. But recollected yet again, Rosie will get that bank shot. That was money from Rosie Hope to put themselves up 13-7. So again, I know it's late on this Friday night. Thanks again for those who are tuning in, whether it's live or even just on the VOD, the replays. It's all good all the same. Just happy to have people watching these games. It's fun. Even the little issues and things like that aside, you know, once we get in the flow of gameplay, it's still a fun watch. It's fun to cast. I'm enjoying myself, and I wouldn't rather spend a weekend any other way, to be honest. Judge me if you will, but I like it. Now, JL Graham is going to have the attack from the stacks. Rosie, Vlastro, Skinny, all there, but JL is trying to slap it out and through and into the 2 area. But again on the stacks very quickly. The overshoot, however, results in the 3. JL! Wow, that was a zinger of a shot. Those overshoots costing the points that time. Lanzan the bits, thank you. Much obliged, much appreciated. Yeah, we're newly affiliated with Twitch. Now that happened rather quickly, but that's nice. You know, good to see. Thanks to all the people, you know, viewing, contributing, and Rosie trying to go in for the dunk. Looks like maybe lost her hand. I'm not sure. It took a kind of awkward straight down bounce off of the shot attempt, but they still get another one. Now good pass there. Trying to deliver the second pass. Vlastro's going to catch that. He has a back pass to Skinny on the back line. They're just working that outer bubble really well. They're trying to find their time and their best opportunity at a shot. And now Rosie's going to go in there. White Fox almost got the save. Turned it blue, but it's still a 2 for Rosie and her crew. 15-10 with 27 seconds left on this clock. And that was kind of a nail in that round for Rampage. Not enough time for CarbonKnight to catch up in this first round. They're going to try for one more shot. That is certainly within the realm of possibility. And see if they get it. It's like a pass. And oh, it's going to be denied by Skinny. He's just going to back down and send that out. And with that being said, that's going to be the round. 15-10 in favor of Rampage. And you know what? For 3v3, as much as I begrudgingly will say, I actually enjoyed that. That was kind of a fun one. So 15-10 advantage going to Rampage in that one. They got that one done in a nice manner, and they were, for the most part, very careful and collected. You saw there in some of their possessions up the floor how they had the nice patience. They were just kind of, they missed a couple shots, but then they recollected. They got the disc. They backed it out to that outer edge of the bubble. It was Vlastro and Skinny and that a couple possessions ago where they were just hanging out on that outer edge. Right kind of in this area. And just waiting for the right opportunity. And then I think it was Vlastro who found a pass to Rosie, and then Rosie was able to put that in over White Fox, who just about got the save, but just, you know, squeezing it through. It's going to happen. So it was good patience there and good effort all around too from CarbonKnight. You can see 10 points to JL Graham. And we'll go back to the actual proper screen right now. And just real quick as this round is about to get underway, you can see, yeah, JL Graham, all 10 points and being assisted twice by his teammates, White Fox and Chocolate. And then very even distribution over on the Rampage side of the things, on the scoring end. Nice team play from Rampage. And now, well, going out on this joust, round 2. Here we go. Finding the hands of Skinny. Skinny is going to work that up the floor. Chocolate trying to cut off the lanes. Going to find Rosie way up ahead. Now Rosie's going to find down low. Vlastro will not go. Nice boost. Chocolate getting the stun and the reset as well to her back line. White Fox. Oh, but interception. Rosie. No hope on saving that one for the CarbonKnight players because they cleared that and they were already out of there on the stack. So very quick reactions from CarbonKnight trying to get the stacks and the boost, but even quicker reaction from Rosie. Not only the intercept, but the quick shot with the defense right nearby, just lurking. And well, now White Fox double stunning the Rampage players. This might enable a shot over here, but no, because Skinny's going to take that one. So that was some good defense there, denying the potential one-on-one or two-on-one opportunity as this disc goes sailing and careening back actually into the Rampage side of the floor, overtaking it, trying to make their passes, but having a tough time of it right now. The disc just flying all around the mid area and finally reaching this goal area, seeing if one of these teams can actually recover and maybe recollect themselves. Skinny gonna try and find a pass. He was kind of stuck there in the open air, so that actually bought potential turnover. But yeah, it's always a good thing. So if a player is floating in midair without any kind of anchor, if you dive at him, you're forcing him to pass a lot of the time before they actually have a chance to find an open enough angle at that. So in that case, Skinny got dove upon and it forced that long clear that turned into a turnover. So that was good recognition by CarbonKnight, just pressuring that and making it happen. Now, that said, they might have a chance here on offense, and yes, sir, going into defense. It's Chocolate, assisted by White Fox. So, White Chocolate? Anyway, getting that goal, no prob. Shaken Sage 1. Come on, CarbonKnight, I got money on this game. Do you now? I don't think betting is technically against the rule. Not that I read from the staff standpoint, so interesting proposition. No, I kid. No gambling for me. See, the thing is, too, as far as it goes with the teams I'm favoring in any given cast, I've said this before, but honestly, well, hold on. We're gonna look at this offensive play. Actually, Skinny losing the disc, and now JL Graham is gonna try and dish it back, and there it goes. As Skinny flies past them and then recollecting and shooting. Wow, into that corner. That was a tight angle. He's just right here, and he barely got into that corner of the goal. But as I was saying, sorry, before that happened was the as far as my preferences on a team who's going to win, I'm always going for the underdogs. But the thing is, it changes based on who the underdog is in a given round. So if one team is down in a round, I'll be rooting for them. But then if they start winning, then I'll switch my favorite to the other team. I don't know. But by doing that, you see, basically I'm always cheering just for tied games and overtime matches. Those are the most exciting, right? So it makes sense, I would like to think. But recollected there, it's going to be Rosie slapping it out, trying to send it down the floor, but Chocolate's going to get that and find White Fox, who gets right back around to JL Graham. Now we see the double bubble trouble from the blue team, but diving out, it's Skinny. Trying to find the clear, unable to, so to the pocket it goes. Now a quick stack coming out, and now it's going to be a one-on-one, and sailing past them for the shot. 3 points, in fact. Wow. Surprised he got the 3, but White Fox getting that one done. So we kind of saw that from CarbonKnight earlier when they had that play in goal, and then Rosie intercepted it right in this area and shot it because the stack was so quick to boost outwards. And now kind of the inverse just happened to Rampage, where the stack was so quick to leave the goal that once the turnover happened, it bought them an easy opportunity off of that unbalanced defense, you know, just kind of out of position based off that quick stack. So in that case, usually you compliment a team when they're really quick on those stacks, but in those particular cases, it actually was to their detriment, almost too quick. But now that was a beautiful pass. Rosie finding the cross, and Vlastro, he knows what to do with it. He is a great scorer, and a tricky scorer at that, often using those odd angles and the rotation to his advantage. BTS King in chat also. He's cheering on Rampage. So we got money on CarbonKnight. We got money on Rampage. Yeah, you should make a bet, VTS, and then you can have some pizza money for Kangarillas. I don't know. We'll see. It's anyone's game at the moment. The first round going, but into the goal. Oh, just out of there. Maybe the rebound. A nice slap by Rosie. Good recognition there, because coming out of the stun, that could have been bad if CarbonKnight got that one. But as I was saying, this is a close game, and now it's a slick shot, but it's going to be taken right back by Chocolate, trying to get that out of there. Rampage taking that first game, but CarbonKnight currently in position to take the second one, possibly. Skinny gonna look down for Rosie. She gets stunned, but doesn't matter, because into the goal it goes. Good dish. Good goal. And good golly, is this a good game. 8-7, joust advantage and point advantage. CarbonKnight. So White Fox will find that pass. The stack coming on through. And now cutting off the pass. Oh no, it's just sailing through the hands. Oh, Chocolate is going to take advantage of that one. That was unlucky there. The defense was excellent from Rampage, but the pass so quick and just very, very tightly woven to his player. Just sailed past the hands of the Rampage defender. And that was unlucky, because that was some great defense otherwise. And, okay, VTS, if you want to build an Echo Gambling webpage, or if you want, you'll build it. I don't think I'm allowed to endorse such a thing. Professionalism. All right, going in there for the grab. It's White Fox into the tunnel. Quick on the stack. And with a lot of momentum now, CarbonKnight finding themselves in possession of this disc. And the chance to build this lead even further. One-on-one. Chocolate. Backboard. Yes, sir. It will go. Not bad. None of that rhymed. It was just a lot of words that didn't rhyme, but, you know. End of the night. So, 13-7. CarbonKnight starting to pull away. Lands in, yeah. Mods are asleep. Quick, post gambles. Yeah. Skinny TG gonna find Rosie, but oh, that stack. Such speed, much speed. Doge from these players over on CarbonKnight. Vlastro's gonna take that though and try and reset for them. But look at this stack here. They're pressuring hard. They're forcing longer passes. Now that one will get down to Rosie Hope. And now up top and around Ness. Skinny's going to take that first pass and go in. But the save, White Fox. That was a foxy play, if I don't say so myself. And back into the hands, though, of Rosie Hope. Going cross. Beautiful dunk. With some authority on that one. Skinny off the assist from Rosie. It is 13-9, still anyone's game with about 2 minutes of time. There, that one rhymed. All right. Palidore, after dark. Indeed, rolling on out now for the blue team. White Fox is going to take the disc. Look over to the tunnel. The impending Rosie on the defense. It's JL Graham. Sorry about that. Getting it to Chocolate, but Chocolate's going to find a clear. Doesn't get through, so recollected. And Vlastro is going to get that to Skinny. Skinny is going to work it out into the tunnel as Chocolate tries to cut off the lanes. So goes for the sideboard and maybe almost getting into that goal area. Still recollected, and now it's going to be taken there by Vlastro. Ooh, maybe a crash? Oh, that's not good, folks. But going into the hands of JL Graham, getting the clear. We're going to keep an eye on this situation, but maybe not, because down the other end, it's going to be an open goal and 3 points in that bottom corner. And that one is going to hurt Rampage. Looks like Vlastro may have kicked the cable or something, but out of the play for that one after the almost rebound. Could have been a good 2-point opportunity for Rampage. Hopefully Vlastro is back into it now. They could opt for a restart if he's not in. It seems like they did not, so still playing on. And, okay, yeah, looks like in that way back line, they do indeed have... All right, 1-net goal, and now it's just going to be Vlastro trying to get the disc. And, well, with 25 seconds left, it will not be enough time for Rampage to come back, so CarbonKnight with that shot of the night through the mail slot. And that was great to end it for them, or end this round, I should say. And, well, we're going to go to a round 3 momentarily, it would seem. So, you know what? This has been an exciting matchup so far. 9-19. 3v3 or not, it's been pretty competitive. There's been some very nice plays on both ends. Kind of a rough turn of events for Vlastro there towards the end, just losing his headset briefly, it seemed, whatever the case was. A kind of a momentum shift.
A lot of issues with the tracking and, like, they can't see anything. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so indeed, you can hear the players there talking a little bit about it happening. So that's a rough turn of events. But it is a 1-2-1 matchup right now. Anyone's game. You can see the 5-point win for Rampage in round 1 and then the 10-point win for CarbonKnight in round 2. So as far as what will happen here going into the third round, hey, we'll see. I'm kind of excited to see. And, oh, okay, so it seems, and maybe I missed something, but it seems like maybe they're restarting. They did in fact reset, so the stats sheet is gone, sorry to say. So we will hopefully go into round 3. Hopefully there's nothing too devastating on the tech issue end, but I see Rosie typing something at the moment in the League Organization channel, and this is making me nervous. More so by the second. And... okay, so... issues. Need to restart because, yeah, black screen or tracking things going on. Okay, yeah, that's good, all good, all good. There is... so this would, I suppose, count as a timeout for Rampage, and teams are allowed that once per match. I believe the max is 5 minutes. I should probably make sure of that, huh? But indeed, so kind of a timeout, intermission, restart, whatever you want to call it. We're going to get them Skinny and Vlastro back into the game quickly and keep on going. Hopefully. Alright, so let me just verify, actually. I'm just going to message. Stuff going on in the background. I'm sure you can hear that on stream. Anyway. So how's everyone doing? How's it going? This is, what, our 4th match of the evening so far? 5th, maybe? We still have one more coming after this at the top of the hour, so 25-ish minutes from now. And yes, so let's go back to the gameplay for the moment, I suppose. Not much going on, but I guess more entertaining to watch this stuff than empty arena. But yeah. Oh, the language, Rosie! Oh, mute, immediate mute, immediate mute. There we go. Anyways. We're gonna be banned from Twitch. Easy. We're done. Dunzo. Okay. So, Vlastro is actually back in this match. Good news. I'm kind of entertained because behind these overlays, you didn't see him before, but when they skipped out, we had Pepperoni on the right side, their team name, and then Onion, I think it was on the other one. Throwbacks, they still had their names set to their old Pizza League teams. Aw. VTS, still the $15 on Rampage. And lands in, or are you saying 10 on CarbonKnight? I'm a little confused. Are you betting on both teams' VTS? Is that the deal? I guess you can't lose if you bet on both. Makes sense. All right, and yeah, Rosie giving me the message that they're good to go. So I'm giving them the message that they're good to go.
Orange team ready.
All right. So these teams getting back into their tunnels as we get ready and steady for this round 3 of 3v3 between these two teams. CarbonKnight and Rampage. Oh, VTS redacted his bet. So he has 10 on CarbonKnight now. But that's not how bets work. You can't say, actually, I take back my bet. I'm changing my horse, my game-winning horse.
Round starting in 14, 13.
Golden Arrow asking the important questions. Yeah, after the last 2 series. Is this 3v3 today? No, wasn't necessarily supposed to be. The last match, Revi Spawn and Atlas Megacorp kind of turned into that because of a no-show. And this one was actually meant to be a 3v3 because actually both of these teams have a player missing over in the Atlanta DreamHack LAN event for Echo Arena that's going on right now. A little demo booth kind of situation. So in the event that both, like 2 4v4 teams need a substitute for a week, they just play 3v3 instead. So yeah, it's kind of an unintentional series of throwback 3v3 matches tonight so far. Anyway, it's going to be CarbonKnight there with possession, looking for that first goal of this 3rd round after that brief intermission. And now JL Graham, dealing it nicely off the backboard, but cannot convert on that one. That was a nice, slick move on the pass there. At the very least, CarbonKnight does get their stacks to get back and get that disc, at least back into that corner pocket, but it's going to be collected by Skinny, and Skinny is going to find Rosie positioned well up there. And now looking for that boost. CarbonKnight, they've been really quick in that 2nd round, especially. I think that's what bought them a lot of their success in round 2 for CarbonKnight, is they were much faster on the stacks than we had seen in round 1, and some back-to-back grabs going on from both these teams. One of those clusters and hot potato moments. And now, Wu needs to clear it out, and he will, to the side wall, but in the back line, playing that passing lane. Vlastro's going to return it now to Rosie. And now Rosie up top. You can see the positioning. Well done there. Vlastro's going to take an anchor, and it's going to be made. Money right there from Vlastro. The anchor shot. Skinny was over here on the backboard area, but he was actually stunned out, so that option was closed, and Vlastro just decided to, swallow the pill and be like, okay, I'm committing to it. I'm going to take it, and you know what? He sure did. So 3 points. Going first to Rampage, and VTS probably in the process of adjusting his bets once again, if I'm a betting man. Anyways, Chocolate working that up the floor. Pressured there by the defense, and gonna be a turnover. That was close quarters action there. Vlastro, another turnover, fading away, and then fading right on back, and then the reset. Some nice patient play. So it's gonna go into the other side. The boost coming on through from both teams, but the better one coming there from Rampage. They cannot get the pass off, though. And it's going to float into the mid area. But see how quickly, though, the stack came from CarbonKnight. Despite that, though, it's Rampage with the open goal. Can't get that one. Backing it out, punching him out. Maybe a recovery. Another punch out. Some good brawls from Skinny and Vlastro there in the back line. Skinny's just checking behind to make sure he has some time. And he does. Just a little bit too much strength on the pass is not going to go through. So another back pass. You can see both these teams, they know what to do. Like, they're very collected. When these turnovers are happening, they're finding their immediate back passes, their resets, instead of just kind of random clears. They're very, very conscious of looking for their teammates to try and maintain control. Now, that said, the passes themselves, some of these are a bit too strong and the clears aren't going through. But the ideas are there. They're nice, So there we go. Soft one on over to JL Graham. He's going to dish it to Chocolate. Right back at White Fox. To Chocolate. To the goal. Sweet shot, pun intended, from Chocolate. I got to find more puns to use for Chocolate, because I've used the whole lighting up the goal thing way too much. So, you know, I gotta find other avenues if you catch my drift. So 3-2, 1 point lead still with 6 minutes to spare. Skinny's gonna get it to Rosie, the stack quickly. We've seen that from CarbonKnight a bunch. He's gonna need to reset it. He will. Nice soft pass. It was exactly as soft as it needed to be to reach the Rosie, but unfortunately losing the disc off the ground, but backing it out. Now Skinny knows where to be, so he's gonna be there for the reception off of that tap pass. No looker from Vlastro. So Vlastro's going to work it in, find the nest, camped up there, and putting a stamp on Rosie, though, is Chocolate. Just a tough angle to approach goal from in that case. But still, Rosie, the nice grabs to buy the possession back for her team on Rampage. And they're still up by 1 point. Got 5.5 left. Good spacing, good resetting, and again, watch the positioning here. So Skinny's going to find that first pass. Rosie may be looking to brawl here, but no, it's going to be missed. Now the rebound's going to get into the hands of White Fox. So again, it's like the positioning was good, the recognition was good. It's just the pass was a little bit off. So they have the right ideas, but just from both sides at the moment, a little bit, it just not quite accurate with the passes. But you know, teams go on runs like that all the time, right? You'll have these moments where you just can't miss, and you'll have other times where, you know, you'll get a little bit scrambled for a couple minutes and then recollect. And the beauty of, oh, there another one just sailing past. So like I said there, it's the right moves, but can't find their rhythm. Fortunately, though, for them, they are doing a good job of getting back. Hopefully I didn't just commentators curse that. But yeah, on the attack there, and conceding maybe an open goal, and it will be nailed by White Fox. Going north to south, right into the mouth of the goal. So with that, CarbonKnight is able to take a lead, but there's still 4 minutes left. And now hopefully with this momentary reset between goals, Skinny and Rosie and Vlastro, they'll be able to get their passes a little bit more crisp, because the idea was there, and now if they can just take advantage of this, which they will, Vlastro is just going to go right in for the one-on-one, so I can only imagine Skinny in the back line doing some great brawl work to deny that stack, because they were delayed a long time. Trambitsky in the chat now. Hello, my friend. Cheering on them Rampage boys. So clarify for us in chat, because it was discussed a little bit earlier. Did Kangarillas ever get their pizza yet, or is that still not a thing? Anyway, JL Graham is going to have the pass, backing it out to White Fox, and nice duck through. Vlastro and Rosie still recollecting nicely on the stack, so they're quick to get back on defense. They're just dodging, looking for that pass. These are some nice plays going through, forcing the bounce, just sails past Skinny's hand. He's going to get the second attempt off that bounce. Gonna go for the clear, but a good stack just the same. Look how quick CarbonKnight is right there, but even quicker because of the overshoot, and another overshoot. Luckily in 3v3, they're not going to pay quite as hard for the overshoots. Lasser's going to go in for the 2, and it's going to be a 2-point lead with under 3 left for Rampage. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, oh, Loveridge, what? 5, 4, Loveridge, not only in the stream, but he sent a message. Loveridge, you don't type. What is this? This is like a rare occasion. I'm like McDonald's. I'm loving it. And backboard save, Skinny. I'm loving that even more. What a gorgeous save. JL Graham's going to take it. And Chocolate is going to find White Fox in the back. So another attempt on this offense. 2 minutes just about. Do not want to give up any threes if you are Rampage. Worst case scenario, you know, have it be a tied game. And nice, first pass, but cannot find the second one. But looks like another recollection, and now defense may be out of position there for Rampage. They need to get back quickly, but the pass was off the mark, so this is actually going to buy them the retention of the disc. And hopefully, yes, for them it's going to go through. The stack, the overshoot, however, that's going to hurt them a bit if they can't get back on defense now. Because now it's going to be White Fox looking for Chocolate. Great stun, though. I believe that was Vlastro. Skinny as well coming through. That was humongous, because that could have been easily an open 3 for the boys in the blue and CarbonKnight. And, well, now on the offense, if they can get this one, this could be a dagger. But, too much on that pass. Second attempt. It's going to go down low and Vlastro. Absolutely. That was a tough shot, but he made it. It was kind of one of those longer range 2-point shots. Perhaps not the easiest one he could have took, but just the same. That's going to buy them a 4-point advantage. Now they have to feel good. The only priority at this point, do not concede a 3 or anything if you can help it. You know, you want to keep this under control to the point that even if CarbonKnight does come back somehow, that you're going to force them into an overtime at worst. But do not concede more points than you have to this late in the game. 42 seconds left. The stack quickly coming back. Ooh, that was into the goal. Just like I expected for Chocolate. So 9-7. Advantage still in the favor of Rampage. But whoa. Ooh, the rebound, the shot. That 3-pointer would have been devastating. Just the same, though. 2-point lead for Rampage. They do have possession of the disc. There is not much time. 16 on the clock. Find their clear. Find their pass. They will. And it's going to be Vlastro taking that over. Looking out back. And looking up forward. Just trying to take this win with 5 seconds. And one more shot at the very end to put a stamp on it. And Vlastro, Rampage, they will take this game. And you know what? For 3v3, I won't lie, that was all kinds of enjoyable. I loved that series, even despite the brief intermissions, whatever. Doesn't matter. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to do 3v3 again. But that 3v3 was great. I loved it. Fantastic game, fantastic effort all around. Keep in mind, there was a reset between rounds 2 and 3, so these aren't accurate stats per se to the whole series. But still, 11-7. Taking that third round in an exciting fashion. Yeah, fantastic series. That's a really good turnaround considering, you know, the fact that we were dealing with partial teams and whatnot. Fun, very fun. Let me just input the scores real quick for you. 11-7. Go to the scoreboard. There we go. On top of it this time, more and more. And yeah, so there you have it, folks. That was one heck of a match. VTS, keep me updated. Did you win or lose money in this case? In any case, that was a fun one. What a game! What a match! 15-10 in round 1 in favor of Rampage. It was 19-9 in favor of CarbonKnight, and then at the very end, 11-7. And it really came down. I mean, it was a 2-point game, literally, until that last second where Vlastro made that goal. So even then, it was closer than it appears on the scoreboard. BTS lost 10 Echo Bucks. Womp womp. So indeed, there you have it. Hi, friends and my viewers. But guess what? We ain't done yet. We got one more match coming in 10 minutes. Skinny. Trying to get on stream here. Why not? Don't you dab on me, though. That's a good way to not get on stream anymore. Ever again. Okay. So, thank you for joining me, and we have one more match coming up next. I'm trying to recollect and untilt myself after that dab. I'm hardcore tilted off the face of this earth at the moment. That's okay. Skinny, you're off of Eclipse. And anyways, yeah, next up we have a Rampage, or not Rampage, sorry, we saw Rampage. We have Systematic Failure versus Rush. So join us again momentarily, and we'll try and get that last match of the night in for you guys. Be right back. Skinny in the chat. I don't even want to acknowledge you, even though I just did. Pretend I didn't. All right. Be right back, guys. Good games. See you shortly.